feeling this week though, but I because I've got lost feeling passionate. I don't know.
Okay.
We're rolling.
Okay, rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. No. Should I ask my question?
Please.
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of like somber, but I think it will turn joyful at the end. So the somber part of the question is, okay, if you found out that you had 5 hours left to live, but not in a sad way. Let's say we're in a world in which this just happens.
Okay, so it's normalized.
It's normalized. You don't need to stress about it. You just have 5 hours left to live.
Okay.
What would you do? And I'll answer first so that you can get a vibe of what I'm going for. Because
Okay.
I don't want to hear like, oh, I would like, go on this like quick, really fast trip or something.
What was it? You're like
Trying to understand.
trying to follow along.
I want to know like what normal thing that you would do.
Okay, you please go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I would do is I would
Get a grasp on the English language.
Get one last pot in.
one last pod, bottle of tequila, we're good to go. No, I would. I'm just literally telling you guys I'm about to kill myself. This is my suicide letter. Anyway, no, I would. One of my favorite things to do in the entire world, like one of my deepest, simplest pleasures, is following my mom around the front garden as she's like pruning her flowers, and then I just follow her around, like chatting at her.
That's sweet.
That's really
That's
sweet.
what I would do.
For 5 hours.
For 5 hours.
You're making your mom be in the garden for 5 hours.
Yes, I would
Prune them.
I wouldn't let her leave.
There's no weeds left.
there
Keep
would be-
going.
No, she would have to cut the flowers at that point. There would be
Oh,
nothing
wow.
left.
She needs them for your funeral.
Exactly.
Right. Of
Exactly.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
Okay.
would do. But it would have to be in August because that's like when it feels
Well,
the
no,
nicest.
you have 5 hours.
Yeah.
We'd have to delay it until August. Because it's like the warm, like August heat
Yeah.
and the flowers, and she's crouching and I'm chatting.
For 5 hours, her legs are going to be burning.
She's going to be very tired.
Okay. But I'm about to die, so she can deal with
Yeah,
it.
she can deal with it.
5 hours is a long time in the garden.
In the
Yeah.
garden. 5 hours is a long time in the garden.
Oh, I just I had a show in Victoria, and Nash,
Friend of the pod, shout out.
Yeah, shout out to OK Dope. He was like making fun of my accent before
Good.
he went on stage. Yeah, of course. Second day in a row, and then he went on stage like after my set and tried to like make fun of me, and
it
they
bombed?
hated
Nice.
it.
Yay,
They
I love that.
hated it.
That's
I love
so
that.
fun.
And it was just like me and them just laughing our arses off. The rest of the room were silent. And
So
I
funny.
think it was because Nash was like, he started off by saying like, oh, and it's great because I love being racist to Amy. And the word racist, they were like, whoa. And then he just kept going and he kept going. And he just kept trying and did an accent and everything. Silence.
How long did he commit to the bit?
Oh,
5 hours.
It was 5 hours and then I died.
That was it was your wish to watch
That was
him
my
do that.
wish to watch someone make fun of me and then bomb
Yeah.
for 5 hours.
I do love when that happens.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I was at a show, and we'll bleep out his name, but was hosting
Keep it in.
was hosting, and I was wearing like a white tank top and this like colorful blouse, and I went on stage and was like, oh, I look like gay Ace Ventura, and the audience was like, and then when and then when I got off, he obviously went back on and was like, Ace Ventura, more like Weird Al Yankovic, and the audience just did not laugh at all. And I
That's
was
not
like, yes.
funny. You already did it.
Yeah.
Like you did the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did it.
Oh my God, by the way, last night, so I went on stage and talked about how with therapy, whatever. And then Nikki went on and made a riff about it. And they just did not give you anything on that.
I don't even remember
The
what I
Olivia
said.
Rodrigo thing. That was funny.
Oh yes, yeah. I said
That was funny.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I thought it was funny too. Thank you. I said
They were such dicks.
but then they were fun.
They were
I
great.
liked
No,
them.
they were a great
Yeah.
audience. They just like, I thought that was a funny riff.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
I am trying to work on that bit. I basically was like saying how we have the same therapist, but I stopped going because I was worried I wouldn't be able to relate to Olivia Rodrigo songs anymore.
Oh, that's funny. I like that.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Also, very relatable 19-year-old somehow. Is she 19?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. I listen to her music so much.
Yeah.
And it's not even just like recent things that I relate to it, but
Yeah.
like things from like 10 years
Yeah.
ago. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
I literally the other day I was like, well, I don't know the words. I never do. I know the sounds of the songs.
What are the sounds?
The vampire one.
okay.
What?
In your life like a goddamn vampire.
Oh, yeah.
And I was doing that in the car. And I was like, wow, I relate to this 19-year-old so much.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And I'm like, how does she have such
I don't think she
wisdom?
writes them.
What?
I think she does, no?
I thought she did.
Is she? How can
Why am I
one?
offended?
How can a 19-year-old have this much relationship experience
And be so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But also JoJo.
19-year-olds, you know.
You know 19-year-olds.
JoJo at 16. Get
Siwa?
out. No.
Oh.
Not that cretin.
How old are you that your JoJo is Siwa? JoJo. Our
Because
JoJo.
she's been having a time
Yeah.
online.
Have you been
She's
seeing
going
her?
crazy.
yeah.
Scary.
Well, when she
Scary.
was dressed like Kiss,
Yeah.
and was like, my ex in the bucket. I was like,
really
some-
good impression of JoJo
she-
Siwa. I hate it.
She
It's
needs,
really weird. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think there's something
But I mean-
mentally
but also-
not there.
She's a child.
Yeah.
And like, also, I feel like the fame that she got when she was a child was so weird and
Yeah.
like infantilizing that I get that kind of messing you up.
Yeah, she,
And also, her girlfriend moved into her house with her when she was like 16.
Whoa.
And her girlfriend was like 19.
that Avery girl, was it?
I don't remember her name.
I
Why do we
picked-
know so much about JoJo Siwa?
It's everywhere.
This is the thing, like you with Taylor Swift, like pick up these bits of information that I never asked for,
I
but it's like
know.
on TikTok.
I'm
and
kind
it's-
of asking
You know.
for it.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, I don't mind it in the way that I mind the Taylor Swift. But there's a whole community of people who've come out and talked about how they don't like Taylor Swift.
I mean, I'm sure a lot
yeah,
of people
you
don't like it.
at the front of the. It is me. I hate her.
I'm leading marches.
There's this woman that I follow on Instagram, one of those like therapy women, and she had this whole giant post today about how she thinks that Taylor Swift has like an aggressively anxious attachment style. So funny.
She definitely does.
I mean, she definitely does.
Yeah,
yeah.
Just look at how she dates.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Need I say more?
Also, I think that I do think that leak of her album, not a leak, like that was a
Did it
publicity
leak?
I
stunt.
didn't know it leaked.
Like part of it leaked, and then it was like, whoa. I also didn't. A comedian told me this at a gig. They were like, oh, it
You
leaked.
didn't-
and
you
then
didn't
I was
look it
like-
up or
I didn't.
anything.
I didn't like
No,
Google it.
Yeah.
Don't let the algorithm, because
No,
the fact that
no.
we didn't know that means our algorithms are, or at least mine, is
I didn't know.
Getting away
I
from
haven't
Taylor.
seen it on Instagram, to be fair, but I did.
beautiful.
But then she released like 15 more songs.
know, it's
you know,
a
it's like this
long
whole
album.
thing.
You're
Yeah.
doing too much.
Calm down.
Yeah.
She can't.
This is it. This is true. Yeah, this is
She's a
true.
tortured
Do you see?
poet.
There was a video I did see of her at Coachella with your man
Travis.
and then she's like 100% on MD.
I saw that video too. It didn't seem like she was just like dancing.
The one where she's like.
Was she dancing like that?
up against him and
Yeah.
like I don't know. I've been around people
So have I.
and I don't know. It seemed the vibe. I watched it like 10 times. I was like, yeah. Maybe that's why
No
she's
wonder
like
your
freaking
algorithm
on
is
it. Yeah.
I just like all the comments said that, but I was like, I just don't. You could just be really drunk.
This is true. How weird would it be to be like at a concert or like at a festival and then you have this like 7-foot bodyguard right beside you?
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
meant to and have everyone
well, that
filming
too.
you.
That too.
Freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So weird, but
Because I think she has such a massive brand and like so much investment that like her just doing drugs when she knows there's so many people around who would film her would just seem so out of character for her.
unless you just had a little bit.
Just a little baby
Just
bump.
a baby bump.
So what are your 5-hour things?
Oh god.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Holy moly.
Well, I think you kind of have one.
Yeah, mine is Nash. He's done so much for me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm bombing for 5 hours. No, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that.
Okay.
I don't know what I would do. I probably would go like spend time with my mom and my family, and then no.
No, no. My
yeah.
Absolutely
Kind of hate my mom.
Now when I think about it,
Yuck.
despise them all.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I think I would I would want to end the 5 hours with my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I would
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Gonna
then,
be
I, and then I would invite all of my friends to like a park or something.
Yeah.
And just hang out.
Do
And then at the end, you just lie down.
in the middle. Yeah, I was gonna say, how do we transpire? It's just like,
And then I go and see my family, and maybe I take like 2 of my friends that I was having a good vibe. You guys.
I thought you were gonna say. Yep. And yep.
Whoever has
The
the,
rest
best
of you-
vibes.
Yeah, I had a
None
lot of
knows.
vibes with you today. You're not getting invited. Goodbye forever.
And then that would be a fun way to exert power one last time.
That's so me.
I think, yeah, I would. I feel like I'd want to swim in the ocean at some point in
Oh,
the
that's a
5
good one.
hours.
Oh, yeah.
You
I really
know?
didn't think of the full 5 hours.
No, you
Even
made
though
it.
that's my own question.
That's it. No, you've done it.
Swimming
Well,
in
you
the
could
ocean's a
you
good
could come
one.
to Trout Lake with me, and we could take a dip in the lake.
Yeah, and then die from the water that's
But
in
you
there.
could. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'd
Like-
probably try a little of the old H.
You can't say that.
The
I
old
know.
H?
Happiness.
Yes.
Happiness.
Oh, yes. I would also try a little bit of happiness. No, but I want to have my wits about me.
At the very end, very
Around
end,
your family?
I'm like, bam, bye guys. They're like, it's only 4 hours and 30 minutes. I'm like, your watches are wrong.
Yeah.
Bye, and then go,
And then go.
into an alley. No,
Smells like
Go
piss.
into the ocean.
into the ocean, and then let the mermaids take me.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. See, I'm fighting against my desire to like experience something really nice.
Yeah.
Versus be around people I love.
You could do both.
Both.
I know, but do I want to end it with people I love, or do I want to end it?
What's the
alone?
nice thing? Oh, right, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like I would want to end it with like my mom,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't want to end it with like a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Because that would be weird and stressful.
That'd be yucky. I'd be like, oh, you're all looking at me while I transpire.
Yeah.
Yuck.
No one wants to get a set in before. No one wants to get some stage time.
Well, can I?
Imagine bombing.
I was gonna say, can you guarantee that we'd have a good set? Because if so, that'd be fun.
No, there's no guarantee
Then-
ever.
There's never a
There's
guarantee.
never a guarantee.
No.
There's never a guarantee.
No, you could always say your set killed though.
Haha.
Yeah,
Very nice. Okay, good.
Okay.
I would love to swim in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swam in it's not the ocean. It was the Strait of Georgia a few times last week.
Isn't that the ocean?
It's Strait of Georgia.
Pretty sure that's part of the ocean.
It's the Strait of Georgia.
It leads to the ocean.
Yeah, it does.
It's a part of the ocean.
It's actually just the Strait of Georgia.
But then are inlets oceans?
It's a part of the ocean.
It's actually just a Strait of Georgia.
Isn't every single body of water a part of the ocean?
Other than lakes.
Other than lakes.
Technically,
Yeah.
yes, they're
Yeah.
all linked.
Like
It's
a
one big
bay
ocean.
is a part of the ocean.
Well, the bit I was in
We're
was the Strait of
all
Georgia.
a part of the ocean.
Yeah, and that's why you want to end it in the ocean because we're all a part of it.
Yeah, because we all go back to the ocean.
Yeah.
And we're made of 70% water.
Yeah.
Is it 70? I don't know. I
sure.
can't remember.
That sounded right.
I literally was about to swim in it, and then I was doing an Instagram story, and I was like, I'm in the Pacific, and I was like, wait a second, I don't think I am in the Pacific, and then I Googled it, and I was like, no, I'm not.
It's because it is a lot warmer than it would be if you were swimming in the Pacific.
It was so cold.
I'm so confused.
The
You
body,
are in the Pacific.
the body of water between mainland and Vancouver Island on the side I was on is the Strait of Georgia. If I say the Strait of Georgia one more time, I'm going to.
And this
Be
episode is
happy.
sponsored by the Georgia
Strait of-
Strait.
Yeah, that body of water is. And
Can I
then
Google it, or is that annoying?
No, go for it.
I
But it
just
does get
Google it. I Googled it last week.
I believe that you were in the Strait of Georgia. I just don't know what that means.
It does get a little bit warmer though because like it gets low tide at a certain point, and
Yeah.
then the rocks, if it's sunny, the rocks heat up, and then when the water goes over it, it's like slightly warmer.
Slightly,
That's
yeah.
such a nice thought. The rocks heating up.
Yeah.
That's how they used to boil, like cook food. Yeah, is like put a rock in the fire and then put it in water and then boil the food.
They.
They, my ancestors. It's called the one in Ireland, the Fia or something like that.
Sphere?
Fia or something.
Fia.
It's like a specific one. I don't know
Fia,
why.
my
Fia.
niece's name.
That was the name of
Best.
a dog at the show.
Nice. I love the connection.
I met a dog called Amy a while back.
Really?
Ah, that's
Well, I
nice.
didn't actually meet it. I saw a picture of it. I was at a store in Ireland and I said, "That's a cute dog." And he said, "Her name is Amy." And I was like, he had like a printed out photo. And I was like,
You started
"That's
making out with the dog.
my name." And then he gave me the picture.
Oh.
He was like, because he was like, "I was just testing my printer. Here's the photo." And I was like, it was in a glass shop. This was very random.
That is very random.
Yeah, do you see? Straight to Georgia.
No, I believed you that it was the Strait of Georgia.
So what were you looking at?
I just didn't, because it says it's a part of the northeastern Pacific. So I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know.
So like the body of water between Ireland and England is the Irish Sea, but then the other side is Atlantic,
Oh.
right? So
Even
there's
though it's
like
connected.
different sections
Oh,
called
I
different
get you.
names.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I don't know how they figure out borders though,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
it's just the sea.
Yeah.
We're figuring it all out this episode. Borders, what are they?
What is the type of scientist that studies the oceans? Oceanographer?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get an oceanographer on
We
this
should.
damn podcast. That'd
That'd
be
be actually kind
interesting.
of fun if we brought a new expert in and we just asked them our stupid questions. We forced
so
them to
fun.
listen to us coming up with conclusions.
yeah, and they're
then
sitting
they
there
have
like,
to-
it's the Strait of It's me, I'm the oceanographer.
That would actually be fun if we got a guest that actually had something important to say.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Bam, bam, bam to our friends.
Yeah.
I only found out about Point Roberts today.
Yeah, Point
Very
Roberts is
interesting.
crazy.
What do you mean, just
Piece
it
of
being
land.
a place?
And then it should really be a part of Canada.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
literally just a chunk of Canada.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's America.
Yeah, it's across the border. My
That's crazy.
boyfriend has a house there. Well, it's not his; it's his family's.
Yeah.
And why would you ever?
It's very beautiful.
Okay,
It's like
'Cause-
beaches and.
Well, and you can get stuff from America delivered there.
Mhm.
oh,
So handy.
right.
But it was really hard. I think
During
like
the pandemic.
Yeah, during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
man,
they'd have
yeah.
to cross the border to get into mainland U.S.,
But they couldn't.
but they couldn't.
yeah, because you have to do a whole loop.
Yeah.
And they
It's-
they couldn't go into Canada. So like groceries, I feel like from what I read were a really big problem.
Yeah.
Wow,
very
I
expensive.
feel like that would be like the purge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Because like I was looking.
Minus all the death.
Well,
Well,
it was quite a bit of death.
Oh. Yeah, and they're old over there
Yeah,
too.
I would imagine they're
yeah.
not like you're not down there zip zap zopping.
Yeah.
In Point Roberts. And also the line is crazy because it like juts over. It easily could have stopped before Point Roberts, keep it in Canada.
Yeah.
Because then the rest of Vancouver Island, they just stop the line and then it's like, that's Canada. It's so silly.
it's so bizarre.
By line, do you mean the border?
The border
Okay.
of America, yeah. And then because it goes over through and then it goes round
Yeah,
under
yeah, yeah.
There has to
Vancouver
be
Island.
some sort of like political reason. Like I think there
Google it?
there has to be something where they were like because of Alaska.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That should be ours.
So we need a geographer.
Get it back.
We need a geographer
No.
and an oceanographer.
Yeah, and a historian.
And a historian.
Yeah.
And historian. I've always found that strange.
Yes, because H is seen as the like a
And
The
vowel, yeah, sounding.
So
which
weird.
is so weird.
And historian. Should we do
Out
the
of the
question?
box.
Yeah.
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 Let's
Let's
out of the
do it.
Okay, so we have one.
Do we have a
question.
song?
Out of,
Yeah.
the box.
Nice, your mouth is open so wide.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
By the way, the funniest thing.
Open your mouth. Whoa, you could fit a finger in there.
It's
You
only
could.
2.
2 is great.
That's amazing. Way better than it was before.
You could join the debate club with 2.
I could. Thank you.
Huh?
You do mouth exercises like that
Why?
before you public speak so that your mouth works.
I
real
didn't
good.
question it at all. It's just like, yeah, I could.
I was like, is this a Canadian thing?
I was in yoga the other day, and the teacher was like, "Okay, like you know, when you bend down and you grab your elbows and sway or whatever," and then they said to, I can't do it, but they said to like, you know, the thing where you like go with your lips, like flutter your lips. Yeah, that.
Oh.
So she was like, she was like, she did that, and she was like, do that, and then I was like, okay. I started laughing so hard, and she was like, "What is going on?" Anyway,
That's so funny. I'm so impressed. I can't believe it.
Oh, I've been able to open my mouth that wide for like months.
It looks wider though.
Oh, maybe it's like wider that way.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, so it's from Sinead Walsh.
Oh!
Is that a family member?
No, they're a friend from Ireland and a comedian. Yeah, they're unreal. They're so funny. Shout out Sinead. Hell yeah.
I kind of hate Sinead though because this question is only for Amy and
Right.
only Amy can answer it.
Okay.
So
Oh,
bit
rude.
Yeah.
bit rude. No, okay. The question is Amy.
Yes.
Should I do it
It looks
in their
long.
accent?
In an Irish
I
accent?
won't, I won't.
Please do it.
No, I won't.
Please. Come on.
Amy.
Amy.
What's the biggest differences you've noticed between the Irish and Canadian comedy scenes, both from a social point of view and also a stylistic point of view?
We can answer that.
Yeah.
Answer from a social point of view, Nikki.
Yeah. From a social point of view, I think both are definitely very cliquey. And if you aren't friends with people, it's really hard to get in there. And you kind of have to prove yourself a lot. See, the thing is though as well about the Irish one, I was only there for a year and 3 months before COVID happened.
Right.
So I was only there.
And you started with a pal, right?
Yes. Yeah. But then she stopped. I think she stopped. Yeah, she stopped at COVID and then didn't go back.
She was like, if Amy Walsh is in the scene, there's really no point.
Yeah.
There's politics, so much politics in both. The Irish scene is pretty small, like in terms of like, pretty much everyone in the country, like
Wow.
pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But it definitely took me a while to break into friends here. And then I found these bozos.
What's that accent?
And then in terms of the style, I think the Irish is probably more there's a lot more energy in it and like more storytelling, a lot it's a bit rougher, I think, where here is calmer.
You don't feel like we tell a lot of stories?
Not in the way Irish people I think do.
Do you mean rougher as in like less polished?
No, I mean rougher as in kind of a bit more like rougher on stage.
Like barking?
I mean, remember on the days. You just said the same thing, but in a growl.
It's rougher. It's a very good bark also.
It's making me want to scratch you behind the ear.
We find out that every single one of the comedy shows in Ireland is a dog show.
Yeah. You were like, I know what I can do.
I know a little bit. Bring
I
this
just
on.
thought of this really
Thought of
interesting
this
thing.
idea. Sorry, guys. You go to Ireland, there's dogs everywhere.
Do you mean they're going for topics that we wouldn't necessarily talk about?
I mean, kind of more in this. I don't know how to explain myself. I feel like the energy is just more like calmer here.
Do you
And then
mean
that
like,
was what I mean with rougher is kind of like it's a bit more like you're in like it's a bit more rallying in Ireland. Like it's a bit. I don't know how to.
do you mean like how like I feel like you when you get on stage you're like
That's what I mean.
and that's why we all love you as a host and like it's always like good to have you on a show because you bring the energy up.
It's a
do you
bit
mean
more
like
like,
everyone is more like that?
Yeah,
Okay,
a bit more. Like there's definitely other like people who have like different energies and stuff like that. But I think across the board, that's kind of what I've noticed. And like I don't know, I feel like it's a bit more physical. It can be a bit more physical in how people tell stories and stuff like that in Ireland. Whereas here, it's just kind of more like. Yeah, it's definitely slower, way slower in like the delivery and all of that. Like when I went home and did sets, I was like, it was just the pace was so much, but that's also to do with my accent as well. But even watching people, I was like, oh, the pace is just so much quicker. Whereas here, it's a bit more like it's a more subdued. I think.
There's
It's all the
this
weed.
It's all the weed, and yeah.
There's this comedian
Thank you,
Rosie Jones. Thank you, Sinead.
Rosie Jones,
Yeah.
so funny.
She's so funny.
She Irish?
No, she's
British.
British. She's a comedian with cerebral palsy.
She's
So
great.
she talks super, super slowly. And I saw her in an interview once, and she was saying how for her, she has to write like so much less than everyone else. Because for
That's
her,
so funny.
Like a 20-minute long set is like a 40-minute long set.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious. I really like
I
that.
liked it a lot too. Yeah.
That's so funny.
yeah.
So yeah, that's, I think I kind of
That was good. Great answer.
and not really articulated that very well. I just barked for a
Is
while.
there a
Yeah.
scene you prefer?
Oh.
If we had like a really intense studio, there would be like one spotlight that
Yeah,
just
yeah.
goes on.
Yeah.
And the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music.
Okay,
know
I have
what?
I have a follow-up question though.
Okay.
Or maybe like I'm giving you permission to not have to answer because I feel like you've done so much more here, hey?
Yeah. Also in Ireland, like I had like I was pretty like I was friendly to everybody or whatever, but I didn't have a huge amount of like very close friends in the scene for a couple of reasons, because I had my own normal friend
No, that's what they are. They're
normal friends,
yeah.
my normal friends that I would go out with and stuff, and I would do, so I had them and then so I was like, I don't really like whatever, and I was just starting off, so it was like, you know, I it was hard to like break into these little groups, but I was like whatever, friendly with everybody. But also immediately I saw, oh, there's so much politics here, so I'm gonna kind of keep myself at a bit of an arm's distance because I don't want to get involved in much of it, because I just want to do my freaking jokey jokes. So then when I came here, and then I was like, I have no friends. I can't keep everyone at an
You
arm's
get
distance.
to do your little jokey.
And then you guys just roped me into friendship.
Bozos.
So you bozos. So that, yeah.
So do you feel like
what
there's
I'm
more
saying
politics
is, yeah, like at the time, I don't know what it's like now, but I prefer here, like, well, now that I have such good friends and like socially and all that kind of stuff. But in terms of like performing, I can just, there's other things I don't have to have switched on when I'm performing in Ireland. I can say, I don't have to be filtered in terms of like what the slang I'm saying, and
Right.
also, you know, topics are you can kind of say a lot more there, like
Yeah.
obviously within reason. But here it's like
You
a
mean
bit
being racist, right?
Of course.
Yeah, wait,
yes.
what do you mean? What topics can you say more there?
I think like more just like it's not really.
It's really making it seem like it's racism.
Do you mean like how the other day we were talking about your joke about British people and I was like, oh, I don't know if people have the context, like that sort of thing?
That, but
No, it's
also
It's definitely racist.
no, also that joke is working. But I give the context of being the original colonized.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no, I mean in terms of like, you know, some topics here, like you can feel like Vancouver, specifically Vancouver, people just tightening
Yeah.
and stuff when you, I don't know, even like talking about, for example, I had to cut a whole bit about my dad because it's like they were just looking at me like I was being abused, and I was like, no, my dad is just
I see what
angry,
you're saying.
that kind of stuff, and being like, oh no, just because you're not from a perfect family doesn't mean that you have,
They feel
like,
bad for you.
exactly.
Yeah.
We have a
Right.
lot more, there's a lot more ahs
Yeah.
here at
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
And I was talking to Faris about it, and he was like, yeah, probably because it's like from a nation that has gone through historically and generationally gone through so much. So when you talk about your dad, they're like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to feel sorry for
Sure.
you. We, you know, that if that makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
why I
Whereas-
like going to shows where it's like in Surrey, where it's like mostly immigrants.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be like, oh, you broke up with your boyfriend. It's
Yeah.
like, that's nothing.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
So
yeah.
and like
I
for
also
that.
feel though like I feel like I would be curious what you think, because obviously you performed more in Canada than I have, but like I feel like that's like such a Vancouver thing. But whenever I've performed outside of
Yeah.
Vancouver, even if it's like not a heavily immigrant audience, people are just more chill.
Yeah.
They're just more like, okay, cool, you have a life. Like
Yeah, less awes, and
Yeah.
like they're kind of more up for it. Yeah, basically anywhere I think outside of Vancouver are more up
Vancouver
for it.
sucks.
Oh, I think also any place that's like their identity is being super woke
Yeah, that's I
That's
think
it.
what it is.
without
Yeah.
actually like living those morals, just being like, I have to be offended on
Yeah,
principle.
Yeah.
Which
And
is
then like
Vancouver's whole
that's
MO.
a good point.
yeah,
that's a
being
good point.
offended on other people's parts, and also like taking on that weird it's just a shut up.
Yeah.
Genuinely,
Sick of
that's the theme for today.
Shut up.
Shut
Should
Orange
we-
juice?
Yeah, orange
Orange
juice.
juice.
Okay, we're doing misophonia.
Sing the song.
Mimi is here. Symphonia.
That's good.
I really enjoyed that.
I like
you.
the Mimi is here.
Yeah. Mimi is here.
We have a little mascot and she walks across.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little pot of miso. I love miso, by the way. Miso in cookies,
Oh,
secret recipe.
interesting.
Because it's umami. And then so it's
no,
like
you, mommy.
so it's like when you put salt on the top of chocolate chip cookies or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, orange juice. So we've got a Minute Maid.
We got a
We
minute.
got a
Maid.
Minute Maid. We got a Tim Hortons. We got a Black River.
Yeah, I think that was right.
Yeah.
Oh, Black River,
What
the
are the
most
price
famous
points?
orange juice.
So the Minute Maid was $3.59. The Tim Hortons was $3, and the Black River was $3.99.
Oh, before tax
Before tax
and tip.
and tip. I did tip heavily.
God.
you gotta tip.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, try one, Amy.
Right. Here we go. I
Whoa,
don't.
what is she gonna think?
What am I don't. Okay. Oh.
Vitamin
oh.
C. Is it tasty?
Yeah, but there's that weird kind of yeah, that like yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a little bit rough.
It's very Irish.
Very artificial. Very artificial
No,
smelling.
not artificial. Irish people are real. I believe in you.
We're the realest.
That to me is Minute Maid, I think.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know. I don't like it though.
It's
It's
not
like
good.
it's almost like you're drinking orange juice after brushing your teeth, even though you haven't
Yeah.
brushed your teeth.
yeah.
Very good.
Thank you. Did I tell you guys I think I'm a super smeller?
No, go on.
Why did you say that when I had liquid in my mouth?
I think I'm really good at smelling things.
Oh no, don't say that, Danielle. Not PG. You're good
I
at
think
smelling things.
you little hound.
Yeah, I think I'm really
You
good
little
at smelling
hound.
I used to do that to my dog all the time.
Oh,
Big bug.
I hate this even more.
Yeah, I hate that. I don't know what it is.
This is not even orange.
I think it's Black Forest or Black
Black Forest.
Black Forest cake.
This is disgusting.
Oh.
Yeah, gross.
I hope you hate that.
Okay. It kind of smells like Five Alive.
This is the
Yeah.
Tim Hortons. I'll put my phone on it
The third
Why do you
one?
think that's a Tim Hortons?
because I've only had the Tim Hortons, and I like the Tim Hortons one. Horton, here's a who.
This is really hard.
It's yuck.
I actually think this one has.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah, I like that one.
I think this one. You think that's the Tim Hortons one?
I don't. I think this is Black River.
I don't have any idea.
This one tastes really. Sorry, the second one we tasted tastes really acidic, which is making me feel like it could be more expensive.
Oh, maybe that is the Black River.
Or Minute Maid.
Or Minute Maid.
Or Tim Hortons.
This one definitely smells the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I am a super smeller.
I don't know if you've heard.
Oh, that's the best for sure.
That's the best for sure.
But is it the best because they just loaded it up with sugar?
Maybe.
That's why I think
we can
it's
look at
Tim
the
Hortons.
labels.
That's why I just didn't want to say it before.
Yeah.
But when
you just said it, I thought it. And I actually
It was
need
just
a
a
new
weird
phone, so
coincidence.
that's why I bet my phone on it. I'm like, you can have this hunk of crap if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready to reveal?
No, we gotta
No,
guess.
That's the whole game.
You got so excited.
Are we ready to reveal before we've done the game?
I thought you were just really confident in your answer.
Yeah.
I haven't a clue. Okay, I think Minute Maid, Black and Tim.
Minute Maid Black,
Black and Tim.
Okay, I think ooh. I'm gonna go Tim.
Oh,
Minute Maid Black River.
oh, completely opposite to me.
Black River for sure for the last one.
Oh,
And then
confident we are.
So you were going this way, though,
Yeah.
right? Okay, me too. Could you go that way as well?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like the last one. Sorry, I wanted to get that one out of the way
Oh, sure.
in my
sure,
brain.
Got you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
I'm interrupting your creative process. and I apologize.
The super smeller is at work.
I feel like this that one man who comments on all the videos is going to be like, the sound of the rough was actually pretty difficult for my ears throughout. Shout out to that guy.
We shouldn't remember his name.
I remember his face.
I remember his face too.
Shout out to you. You're
Very
the only one
wide
that comments
eyes.
anymore.
Very wide eyes.
He's our
Great
biggest
hair.
fan.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
hair.
Very supportive of us.
Yeah.
Ah, Big B.
Okay. I would say the first one is Minute Maid and the second one is Tim Hortons. Is that
And
what you
that's
said?
what I said too.
Yeah.
So we're aligned.
Oh, interesting.
And you swapped the two, right?
Wait. What did you say again? Sorry.
I said,
She said the
Minute
yeah.
Black Tim's.
Okay, go.
You said last one was Tim's? Oh yeah, blackened Tim.
Black and
Black
I
and Tim.
pictured a man.
Oh, interesting. First one is Minute Maid.
Didn't we all think that? Minute Maid
Tim's,
Black.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh.
Darn. So we think that's Tim.
Yeah.
You think this
And you
is
think
Tim's?
it's black.
Yeah.
And I think it's black. Oh,
It's black?
you guys were right.
Well, though, we have to have different opinions to make the world go round.
This is
Exactly.
the thing.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
We
the
all
spice.
got at least one right.
exactly,
Yeah.
we all did.
we all did.
We all did. Wait,
Some more than others.
so the Tim's was terrible.
The Tim's was
Which is
really
Very
bad.
bad.
because I've gotten that Tim's orange juice so many times and enjoyed the heck out of
Yeah.
Oh, have you?
Enjoyed
Yeah.
the heck out of
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy. How many sugar? Oh, wow. 25% sugar.
What's this
That's
one?
crazy.
Minute Maid is 36 grams of sugar.
it. Holy Hannah.
This is 25 grams sugar.
Whoa.
So that one's like,
And it tastes crap. I don't
Yeah.
want to be
Yeah.
consuming that much sugar to taste like bad.
I know.
yeah, it tastes like bad.
Yeah, I was avoiding swearing.
Yeah. It tastes like
To taste like bad.
Wait, what are the ingredients?
We got filtered water and concentrated orange juice.
This is the same.
so
Weird.
weird. Oranges from where though?
Yeah.
Ooh, packaged in Canada,
Packaged in Canada.
but where the oranges from? You big liars.
100%.
No sugar added. What you just said? Anyway,
Could be natural sugars.
Natural sugar from the oranges.
Yeah.
25 grams of it is a lot.
It's a
Yeah.
lot. It's a lot.
I accidentally drank coffee concentrate the other day thinking it was a regular drink.
What
Oh
is
my.
that?
And I was like, it's like a concentrated cold brew.
Whoa. And
Um,
you just drank
I
it
just
straight.
Drank it
Ugh.
straight. And
Like
I-
coffee gloop.
yeah, it was really thick. And I was like, huh, maybe this is what the kids are doing these days.
It's Italian.
It's Italian.
Where did you?
Just some
Get
random
it.
store in Gastown. And then my heart, I was like, I'm going to die today.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I couldn't focus
How
on
much of the
anything.
gloop was there?
I had the whole can.
You did?
Oh, it was the can of it.
That's so
Or
funny.
the whole bottle. The
But
whole
how are you
bottle.
supposed to?
So funny.
How are you supposed to consume it otherwise?
No, the whole bottle. You're supposed to put it in a glass and then pour water.
Oh, whoa.
It's like, I think it was like the equivalent to like 32 cups of coffee.
Oh, crazy.
so
I
funny.
should drink that before nights out. Now I don't drink alcohol.
Yeah.
So this is-
No, I felt insane. I felt truly
Some
insane.
people have hallucinated from taking that before.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Good
Where
thing you
can I
didn't
get
know
it?
that.
Bodies and shit.
Well, I just got in some random store in Gaston. Do you want me to go
Perfect.
stock up for you?
yeah.
Me and my friend, when we were teens and had our YouTube channel, we had this one fan that was in the UK, and so he would always send us like UK treats. And I was gonna make a joke, but that it was dirty, so I won't. PG-13. Anyway, so at one point he sent us Ribena,
Love
which is like a
Ribena.
concentrated juice,
I've heard
but
of
we
that.
didn't know it was a concentrated juice, so we just drank full glasses of it.
Right. Yeah.
Insane.
It's like so full
So
of sugar.
sugary.
My aunt
Oh.
used to tell me, yeah, because you have to. It's a dilute,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're supposed to add
in the
water.
water. My granny or my aunt
So
used to tell us if we drank like Ribena or my wadi dilutes, if we drank them straight, that we'd get worms. So like for years, I was like, you can't drink it straight. But I would take little shots of it. Like a Vimto. You ever-
Vimto.
Yeah, Vimto
God, I
is the
love
same.
Vimto.
But UK.
What's the lie that your parents told you that you believed for a very long time? Like the weirdest one.
Santa?
Probably that they loved each other.
That is pretty weird.
Bam. That they wanted me.
Nice. This is getting increasingly sad.
Yeah. Okay, Vancouver.
Oh, you're awing at me.
You're bombing.
Right.
I thought you were an immigrant.
Yeah, but I've been here for so long that I'm a little first and foremost.
First and
First and
foremost.
foremost, I identify as a little B word.
Yeah. All right.
I remember when I
Oh,
was
sorry, actual lie. Sorry.
yeah,
Sorry.
when I was getting my citizenship,
When did you get that?
when I was
Do you have your papers?
And where's
May
your
I see them?
passport? Okay.
No, genuinely though. When
I
did you
think
get that?
I think I was 6. It was 3 years
Oh,
after I
cool.
moved here.
And sorry, this is a boring question, but how did your family come over? Was it like a
That's for them to know and for you to never find out. No, on a work visa.
Oh,
My
okay.
mom, yeah.
so once she was eligible for citizenship, you were as well? Is that how it
Yeah,
works?
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
She was she came as like a skilled immigrant.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
What was her skill?
She was
Trapeze.
You're asking an awful
They're
lot
like-
of questions here, Danielle.
And I am recording all of this separately to the podcast recording.
it is tax season, so
True. Oh
Yeah.
God, scary.
I know. She had, I think, like communications experience. She was good. I think she like came in on I don't remember. I don't
Okay,
know.
fair enough.
I'd be making
you were
it up.
6.
Yeah,
Also, to
yeah.
be fair.
Um,
But sorry, when you got your citizenship.
yeah, when I got my citizenship, there was a man next to me, and he kept burping the entire time.
God.
Yeah, and they told us, like, I guess they were making a joke. They're like, we're not going to give you your citizenship unless you shake hands with the person next to you. And so I started weeping. I did not want to
course.
shake this man's
Yeah.
hand at all. And so I did. And then my mom, I also never wanted to wear a seatbelt. So my mom told me if I didn't if I didn't wear a seatbelt, that man I'd have to go hang out with him.
That's so funny. That's such a good lie. Wow, that's incredible.
So I always wear my seatbelt because she was like, they gave us all their phone numbers at the end of the ceremony, and I'm gonna call him. He's gonna come pick you up. You're gonna spend the day with him.
That's so funny.
He is your new papa.
Terrified.
I feel like I can't think of a good lie.
I can't think
like
of one
that.
off the top
That's
of
a
my
good one, though.
noggin, but I'll think of one for next time.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the name of the brand of the non-alcoholic
Oh, that guy commented.
can?
Oh, did he say what it was?
You said it. You
yeah,
told us.
But I thought if
I
I
can't
think
remember
I
what
thought
it
a
was.
guy commented what the brand was, but I could be
Did he?
wrong. I thought.
I can't remember.
GABA
GABA
extract.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should do a taste test of that.
And just get absolutely wrecked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you
Okay.
get wrecked. I think you just get like loose and chatty.
Let's do
Because
it.
we're definitely not loose and chatty.
This will be a 3-hour podcast.
I don't know if they
That's just
sell it
barking.
here. But they did just recently open up that liquor store on the
Yeah,
drive
I saw
that's
that.
all-
Non-alcoholic. Yeah, I
so
need to go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm buzzing for that.
But maybe they do have it.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll check it
look,
out.
We'll look.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet, we did
Cool.
it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening, everybody.
Yeah, thank
Have a
Um,
good day.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Like
keep-
and subscribe.
Yeah.
And put a question in out of the box.
Yeah. Put a question
For
out of the box.
crying out loud, just
Yeah.
do it.
Do it.
And maybe like we can get one for Danielle and one for me.
Yeah,
We could get
specifically.
maybe Sinead Walsh to send us individual questions.
All right.
Happy sniffing.